Is licensed psychotherapist Michelle A. Locke. Thanks for joining us. First of all, how much is just too much to put out there? At what point do you draw the line? You just shouldn't unload anymore.
Well, I think that is a big problem, that people are putting too much personal information. It's giving other people too much information about them. And one of the big things is that with individuals in doing that is that they have kind of create this false perception of themselves, and what you see on Facebook is not always the truth.
Now, they're actually saying that a lot of teens who are using Facebook too much are really at much greater risk for depression, strangely enough. Why is that?
They are. Well, and looking at, the having friends or not having friends, or someone has more Facebook friends, that can really cause the teenager to look at, well, what's wrong with me? As being one of the problems. And plus, what I've seen is a lot of teenagers and children tend to post negative comments. Someone will post a picture, and then they tend to come back with a negative comment. And I think, for teenagers, that can be very damaging to their self-esteem.
And dealing with children, teenagers too, are you hearing more about Facebook? Does that come up in conversations a lot?
It does, and I think parents really have to, when it comes to their children, really monitor their Facebook usage, and really, I recommend having their password and looking at actually what they're posting.
And too many people of all ages are focusing so much on Facebook, and that this is their entire life is based on Facebook, isn't it?
Right, and it really is sad, because I think we tend to lose that face-to-face interaction, and we kind of tend to get lost in perceptions, whether it's someone else's life looks wonderful and great and ours is not that great. Again, it just sends a false perception, and we don't have that connectedness that we really need one-to-one, and seeing someone face-to-face and talking to them face-to-face instead of cyberspace.
Sure.
And I know a lot within the story and our conversation we've talked about children and teenagers, but this is still with adults too, right?
Adults, yes. Adults kind of get sucked into it, where they tend to find themselves arguing for hours online about certain issues that come up, instead of, again, that takes away from family time, from time with your friends, so it can affect your relationships.
I would think, the question would be, what can you do about it? Simply get offline a little bit. Wouldn't that help?
Yes, definitely. Kind of, step away from Facebook, Twitter. Don't look at it all the time. Don't go on it probably every day. That's a big problem. But also, change your perception about, the people on there, because those, I can assure you, are only half-truths about what people post and about how, people portray themselves, and look at it as, okay, this is, again, a half-truth. It's not completely true. People, kind of put what they want to put on there about themselves, but don't get caught into that trap, into thinking, oh, everyone's life looks wonderful and great, and mine's not so great.
Sure. Thanks as always for joining us, Michelle Aycock, right here. Good tips for everybody out there. Of course, still go on the WSAV page bunch too.
All right, thank you. Well,